What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coach Al Futrell YouTube page. Now, today's subject, it might be a little touchy, but let's get into it. And that is health and fitness within relationships. Now, I've seen this with my own eyes where a significant other will, get mad, jealous, or upset with their person for them prioritizing getting in shape, eating healthy, maybe changing some factors around, their lifestyle and how they live. And I've also seen it go the other way where a significant other, is mad at the other person because they're not taking care of themselves and they're not being proactive with their health and changing their lifestyle. Um, Now, when it comes to in shape, that's a relative term. That's going to look different from person to person. It's not going to look the same for everybody. But uh, when it comes to the relationships, I don't think anyone really looks at their significant other and thinks to themselves, um, I'm happy that this person isn't taking care of themselves. Um, I think that kind of sets the relationship up to be somewhat toxic, um, not really, proactive, if you will, moving forward. So, in my opinion, I think both parties would be better off at least trying. Now, one person might be more extreme than the other, and that happens sometimes. I don't think, relationships are perfect by any stretch. But I think as long as both parties are trying, that kind of sets the relationship up to have a good foundation around healthy habits and, working out and what have you. Um, I think the greatest thing that one person can give the other would be time. And I'm speaking in regards to if you're taking care of yourself, you are proactively doing things within your control that is going to allow you to be here on this earth for a greater amount of time than if you didn't take care of yourself, if that makes sense. So not only can the significant others give each other more time with each other by taking care of themselves, that also trickles down to the family. If you guys have kids, you know, your mother and father are still around, your grandparents are around, cousins, nieces, nephews, fur babies, whatever it may be, taking care of yourself is a or should be a priority so you can also be around for your family, not just your significant other. So, in my opinion, I think what's best is that both parties get on board to some degree. So that way you don't end up in a situation um, similar to how I opened this video, where one of you is mad at the other because they are or they aren't taking care of themselves. So now you're looking at this person and saying, they're sabotaging themselves, they're sabotaging me, they're sabotaging the family by not taking care of themselves, and then vice versa. Someone who's not taking care of themselves, looking at the person taking care of themselves, they might look at it and say, oh, this person is being selfish, and that sounds crazy, but I've seen it. So again, I think both parties, not to some extreme degree, but to some degree, both parties got to be on board with taking care of themselves. And it's not always just about, nutrition and getting into the gym. Those are just two factors. So the significant other, the person could be dealing with something far more serious. It could be alcohol abuse, it could be drug use, you know, popping Xannies, popping perks, um, doing hard drugs, cocaine, heroin. Um, you know, there's other things outside of just getting into the gym or doing a home workout and making sure that you're prioritizing what you're putting in your body from a nutritional standpoint. So that's just kind of my 2 cents on that. Um, if any couples watch this, please comment on the video. Let me know if it helped you kind of get some insight into, how you and your significant other can start adopting some better practices. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I think both of you want to be around for each other. You guys want to be around for your family, your children, your other relatives, and that sets a good example for them as well. So, it's bigger than just you. It's bigger than just the two of you. It kind of trickles down to again to other people inside of your family. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully this helped you guys out. And you can click the link inside of the description to get to my webpage. If you guys are looking to sign up for online coaching, gym memberships, in-person personal training, if you live in the southeast region of Michigan, I'd be glad to help you guys out. So don't forget to do any of those things that I just mentioned, and I'll see you guys on the next one.